just pick some pretty wool and this glowstone that we can use for light source.
No, not yet. Not yet. Don't cheat. We don't want to cheat yet. The
I'm not
viewers will be
keeping
like,
myself
oh my
under
gosh, why
diamonds.
cheat? And then we'll be like, well, because,
Dude, just like,
yeah,
Come
we're
on.
boxing. We're boxing. We're boxing. We're
Where are
boxing.
we boxing?
The boxing
Where are we
ring is
boxing?
over here. We're boxing. Boxing.
We
I
went
just
to the
wanna
boxing ring.
Alright, I'm just
gotta
gonna
do-
assume that you know of this anime, or I've seen enough of it to get this joke. All right?
Okay.
Kagamine no Jutsu.
What?
Whoa!
That was actually really good.
Get
wait,
over
wait,
here,
I almost got him. He's almost. Come here. Come here. Hiya! Hiya!
Hey guys, Sky here, and before the video starts, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the map.
Hey, what's going on, all you gamers out there, and welcome to Draft Talks about YouTube Inspirations. This is a new series that I'm introducing to the channel called simply YouTube Inspirations, and for my very first one, I think it should be the person that actually got me introduced to video making, and the guy that kind of, I don't know, he kind of made me, like, I don't know, it was like, it was an interesting thing, because SkyDoesMinecraft, even though I don't put Minecraft on my own channel, I was a big fan of recording Minecraft a long time ago. Like when, because before I used to have a channel, and then I had another channel, they both, I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they were hacked and deleted, but they both were erased. And basically what I did was I recorded Minecraft, and the reason I did that was because I was so inspired by what Sky did. He was funny, he was open, and the very first video I ever saw of his was the Lava Island Survival series. And this, to me, was absolutely hilarious, because what I was looking up at first was Minecraft tutorials, because I had never played Minecraft before. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know you were supposed to cut down trees at first. I had no idea of the basics of the game until I started watching these videos. And another video that I watched was, I don't know if it's probably still up, the epic failure video in which they played a game of towers, and with deadlocks and I forget, deadlocks and Minecraft Universe, and then there was someone else, I forget his name. I apologize if you are watching this, I just don't remember everybody's name. But, I mean, that was another video that I watched, and it just showed me that making videos that are kind of also informative, like, you know, how to play a game, because they were demonstrating how to play the game of towers, and basically, it can be fun at the same time. And I thought that that was a really neat idea, because when I thought of a walkthrough for a game, I thought it needed to be serious. I thought you needed to take it seriously because, you know, you want to get all the facts straight. You want to make sure you get all your information right. And for me, I think personally, this kind of touched me because it was like, you can be funny and informative at the same time. You can have fun with your buddies just as much as showing people how to survive in Minecraft. And as I said, even though I don't record Minecraft on my channel, I'm still a big Minecrafter. And there's reasons why I don't post Minecraft videos, but that's for a totally different video. For right now, I just want to keep talking about this. And honestly, something that I love about Sky and his videos is the fact that he's just totally human. He doesn't hold back, he's funny and carefree, and that's really awesome. And I kind of started watching his videos, I don't know, I'm not a veteran when it comes to the Sky Army. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I kind of started watching maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and that's kind of when I really started to watch videos and stuff like that, and when I really started to get into video making, especially with my first Minecraft series. And really, it's funny because even when he fails, he somehow manages to make it funny. He just does it in a way that's spontaneous and that just makes you laugh even if you're having a bad day. And I honestly think that that is really amazing, really.
I'm gonna, for the first time ever,
No!
skip my
Don't
turn.
do it!
I'm gonna skip my turn.
Skip your turn. Oh.
For the first time ever.
You're winning. You're winning.
Unless, of course, I could get him with this. Kamehameha! That didn't work.
Alright, go in.
And then another big thing that I really enjoyed was just the friendship that they had amongst themselves. I mean, I don't know what their lives are like in real life, but in Minecraft, like a few years ago, they seemed to be inseparable. And I mean, they're just how they acted around one another, it was totally natural. I mean, the Cops and Robbers episodes were some of my favorite videos to watch, especially Club Ice, because that was absolutely hilarious. And I just couldn't get over the fact that they role-played. They weren't just trying to escape prison. They literally were role-playing as prisoners. The warden was role-playing as a warden. I mean, it was not only immersive, but it was hilarious at the same time. There were so many aha moments that just made you giggle, and there were those moments like where you were just like, this is awesome. Just, I'm so happy I clicked on this link, so happy I clicked on this video, so happy I looked in my sub box and saw these videos. I mean, for anyone who's subscribed to Sky, I mean, that's absolutely amazing. I mean, that's a good feeling seeing a new video going up. And I know in recent history, people change, Sky's changing, and you know what, I see that, I can see that. I mean, he's not the same as he was many years ago, or not even many years ago, just 1 to 2. And I can understand why some people would be disappointed and some would be happy with that. But personally, I think change is a good thing, but it depends on how it affects the person. But personally, I think the change is pretty okay. I mean, reaching out to a younger audience. I mean, in today's society, I think reaching out to the younger generation, that's kind of a big thing. But I mean, one of the things that I think is nice is the fact that there's just some things that are timeless. And I mean, some things in his series have remained the same, and I really do, I miss the love of butter and the hatred of squids. I miss that. Even though there are brief cameos of that in his recent videos, it's not as apparent as it was back then, and I do miss that. I mean, I wish they would bring it back in some way, but I can understand why they didn't. I mean, that's totally understandable. Now, another thing is the fact that these videos they didn't get me through a difficult time in my life necessarily, but if I was ever having a tough day or something like that, the laughs and the joy that they would bring me, just the hilariousness of them, I mean, it was really, really funny. And then knowing that we all had a name as the Sky Army, I mean, that was something that was really cool. It made me feel as though I was a part of something, and I mean, it was really, really neat. I mean, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed having somewhat of that title. It was interesting. And I mean, now that I've grown up a little bit, I see kind of where there can be changes, I guess, in Sky's material so that it's maybe a bit more kid-friendly. I don't know, but I remember I watched this when I was still real young, so I don't know, I guess I got used to it at some point. I don't know. But I wish that it would kind of change in that respect. But I can understand why he wouldn't, because that's just who he is. Don't force him to. I mean, hey, that's just his life. Now, another thing I think is really, really awesome is the fact that Sky is just funny with some things. Some things he totally over-dramatizes to the point that it just makes me fall over laughing. Because sometimes he just screams out of nowhere, or sometimes he just gets so upset over the smallest of things that I would just sometimes be like, oh, okay, well that happened. Like, you don't even think about it, because it makes you wonder if, like, they're normal. And then you're like, yeah, they're a normal person, just like me or you, and it's hilarious. It's genuinely hilarious. And, I mean, it's just what makes these videos golden. I mean, it's something that's timeless and really, really funny. And then there's the fact that no matter what happens, no matter how big Sky gets, he seems to still care about his subscribers. And I know that there's, you know, doubts about big YouTubers who, you know, it's like, they don't care about their subscribers. And to an extent, I can understand that. I mean, if you've got millions of subscribers, how can you possibly individually care about each and every one of them? I guess you can care about all of them as a group, but as individuals, I can't see that, because it's like, we're only human. We can't really meet that many people and meet them individually. I mean, if you had a minute with each of that messing up my words. But if you had like a minute with each person, I mean, that's a lot of people. And I mean, considering Sky has over 11 million subscribers, I mean, that's a lot of people. So I can understand completely why some people would maybe be a little bit more upset about this. But me personally, I'm not too enraged about it, because it's like, you know, he's only human. And I'm not gonna say that he doesn't have flaws, because as I said, he's only human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. But personally, I don't think that should be held over anyone's head, especially if they've apologized for it or somehow compensated for it. I mean, your reputation is important. And when you jeopardize your reputation, it's important to bring it back up. And I feel as though Sky hasn't really jeopardized his reputation. And I mean, there's some things that people say that are mean, but then there are also a lot of kind people that bring it up. Now, me personally, I'm not as big of a fan of Sky as I probably used to be. And that's because I've kind of grown away from Minecraft to the point where I wanted to do more story-oriented games. That's kind of why on my channel you won't really see Minecraft at all. Like, whatsoever. You really won't see it very much. The rare occasions when I bring it out, it's very, very brief. And the reasons why is because, I don't know. I mean, that, as I said, that's for a totally different video. And it's a long topic, so I mean, yeah. So, really, another thing that I'd like to bring up is the fact that even though Sky has changed over the past few years, it seems as though his personality, even though his jokes have gotten seemingly old, and that he is trying to reach out to a younger audience, he still seems like the fun-loving guy that we all subscribed to years ago. And I mean, I've noticed, I've seen how his subscriber count has started to, you know, deplete. How I could basically remember the times where it went up like 1 million a month. I mean, it was ridiculous. And it was kind of like the growth of PewDiePie, but that's totally different. I mean, yeah, PewDiePie's like on like a, I don't even know, he's up there. But another thing that I think is really neat is the fact that he seems like still the fun-loving guy that we all subscribed to many years ago. Blech, why am I saying many years ago? Just why am I saying that? I'm thinking too deeply into this. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the fact that he's kind of stayed the same. And I can appreciate that. Even though he has changed in some of his personality, I can still see the old Sky. And I mean, that's pretty awesome. And I appreciate that, because it makes me feel as though he hasn't forgotten about those who have originally subscribed to him. In fact, he probably cherishes me and you more because of that. Because, think of it this way, you were the guys that kind of kickstarted it. The ones that saw the very first SkyDoesMinecraft video. I was not there at that time. SkyDoesMinecraft, I watched that series through and through, and that was probably a year after it was posted. I mean, you guys who were there when you saw the video originally, you guys deserve a pat on the back for that. And I mean, honestly, the fun that Sky has is not only apparent in the videos back then, but it's also apparent now. He's really shown himself to be funny and really a hilarious guy. Honestly.
I'll chase you until the end of time, unless you want to go back now. Do you want to go back?
I'll go back now. Let's talk, okay? Let's talk.
Let's talk. I'm willing.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, you guys want to make it to the beach over this way and make a boat?
Where is it?
It's all the way over here. It's like a good, like, 2-minute walk, but we can make a boat and live out on the ocean forever.
Let's do it. We can be
What
fired.
the heck is that?
Oh, yeah, nice. It nearly worked as well. I'm so stupid.
But really, guys, I just hope that you all enjoyed the video, and you guys are looking forward to more YouTube inspirations. Now, one thing I do want to bring up is the fact that none of these videos are going to be in any particular order. I don't favor one over the other. Just since Sky was the one who actually just introduced me to this, I feel like it was important to give him the first spot here, maybe that's how I'll do it. Maybe like by people I was introduced to, maybe, or those who maybe had a very big effect on me. Or maybe then again I could make it completely random. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, I'm really hoping that you guys appreciated this video, and if you guys are fans of Sky, claps to you, because I mean, it's an honor to be a member of the Sky Army alongside you. And if you are not subscribed to Sky, link in the description to take you to his main channel. Also, link in the description of all the videos that have been used in this video. Just a side note, I don't own this. It's all Sky's footage. I've just used it for the video because it kind of involves the same subject of talking about Sky. So yeah. So basically, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and really, just Sky, if you ever see this video, thanks so much, man, for all you've done and for all the work that you put into YouTube, because really it means a lot to me and to a lot of other people, and I am absolutely positive that you will keep being successful just as you have been for a long time. And guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sky, and we'll see you later. Bye!